selamat malam guys. Welcome guys.
Don't get frostbite.
Eyes on me!
Let's dance. Hi. La da 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 da.
With the wind! Freeze!
I'll protect us. Huh.
Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Wind blade!
Cantik.
Freeze! How fortunate. What's the hurry? Oh, so sorry. Disappear!
Power that ended Haishan!
Cool it! Dodge this!
Let's dance!
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it! What's the hurt? Dodge this!
Let the show begin.
Eyes on me!
Freeze!
Come on, we can do it.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! Freeze!
Let's dance.
Another test subject. That tingle.
This moment will be frozen. Freeze!
Want a taste of my hammer? That tingle?
Cool it!
I'll protect us.
Dodge this!
The wrong test
Oh,
subject.
so sorry.
Eyes on me!
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! What's the hurry?
To ashes!
Oh, so sorry. Cool it. Ha! Ha! Wind blade.
Power that ended Haishan!
Freeze. Wind blade.
Let's dance.
Add astro... Add astro... Thank you for Add astra...
frostbite. Wind blade.
To ashes!
With the wind. Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
I'll protect us. Yeah, hi.
Cool it.
Eyes on me!
Frostbite. Freeze. Cool it.
Power that ended Haichan!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze. Cool it. Dodge this!
Let the show begin.
What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen in...
Eyes on me!
Cool it!
Let's dance.
You're open! Dodge this! Cool it!
Another test subject.
Oh, so sorry.
Try!
Replace
Power
my
dependent touchdown!
Wind blade! Freeze!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function. You buying or not?
He's a class act. You do tell the cleverest jokes.
Your cuisine is disgusting.
Nguli cuisine is inedible.
Welcome, friend of child. And congratulations on the first day of... You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. But back to the matter at hand. Child...
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their prom...
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the... Don't talk to Paimon like that!
What's the hurry?
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu cheese...
So, where is he?
He certainly is. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner. As...
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trust... Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times, and we the Fatui have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows?
Indeed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We...
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not... Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vet...
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liu's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been...
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adept... Indeed, the weight of 3,700 years worth of organizing the rite of parting should prove to be Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child...
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the right...
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely... These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them...
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparation...
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like... It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows? You...
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucous Jade of Radiant.
Radiant grade Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not... What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be...
Oh? And...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait, boss! Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times...
Oh, Mora, it is as you say. I suppose...
Huh? How do you not think of...
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all Mora is currency, but not...
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big...
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little... Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that you're crafting...
Whoa! To think it's that easy...
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. And a true insider would know. A fool sees the pointer, and...
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon. While a fool will only see the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore, and I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just sad that we might never. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, that would... How about this? I can take a small sample of all...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long...
All right, take these...
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wing.
Oh, you flattered me, but if I'd taken off even a...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach.
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from...
Oh! Oh, sir, to think...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin restaurant?
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go.
Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa. Now, let's pack the...
Welcome guys, siapapun. Thank you sudah menonton, dibantu like-nya boleh.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
This moment will be frozen in time.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our... We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we... Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is.
I charge a higher rate to meet outside.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Incinerate!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Motion to compel!
Dodge this. Ah.
much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Oh, let the show begin.
Huh?
Siapakah gerangan?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you.
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Think of it. Exactly. That's
No problem. If you have
Then we'll take a box of...
done. All the same, and pardon me for asking.
I suppose...
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mist... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to... Alas. Alas, all things must pass. Well,
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give...
if not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. Nope.
I'm sure Rex Lab...
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yours.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What?
Now that we've made our choice...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price. No...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another...
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade...
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single...
It seems that we must.
What's the hurry?
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child.
Guess we can't do anything else.
Yes. I have already rented this location. And have... That's right. The Liu Chisi.
But when something this big happened here, should suspect... Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Cars, also the...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything,
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all... These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the
Golden House?
the only mint in Liu. which is to say the only mint in Tevyat. All the mora that flows.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. But why do you know that?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce, in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go and prepare the...
Perfumes? Where are we...
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must... Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on...
We shall not speak of the details right now.
Hey, boss! Do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly did.
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always come.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, this gentleman. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further. I'm sorry. Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologic. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle... Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not...
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. But this silk flower purchase is not... Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of... like several other tedious and complicated traditions, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again?
If I may interject, did I hear...
Yes, in a...
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud. But since these flowers will be used to glorify our...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they don't...
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's...
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I...
Our skins? You were the one...
Please, it's the...
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of...
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking a...
So this time, we get to go around town...
I will wait for you near the statue of the 7.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at... She's master of the Leeway Branch, right? Lan, we need...
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is some. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out.
No, they were from a Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you.
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lan. See you.
What's the hurry?
Hello. How may I...
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use... That said, some of the cosmetics I use, since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a...
That's the...
While we're on the subject, have you never heard...
Yang Air? Oh,
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them.
great! This is just the intel...
Well, hello. You found...
What?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the...
Snooping around?
What can I say? People love to talk. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your 3-in-1? You have extreme tastes for some... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuine...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this...
As one of my favorite poems goes... Oh, cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are
That went over Paimon's head.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant. But you'd better make sure I'm... So, where is a good place for making sweet... Where is that? Mondstadt? Somewhere closer to home.
What's the hurry?
Try something new at the One Mean Restaurant.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready?
What it?
I meant make me proud. While I'm setting up.
Cheap and tasty
This
chop
money.
Wow. Leo's really not going for it.
Try something new at the One Mean Restaurant.
And the world at my feet.
This water will do. Now, I need you to extract the silk. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist. Now, use your strong hand to... Ooh, Now, take these. Don't forget to do all...
one mean restaurant.
Wow. This is some exquisite. The essence is placed into water and simmered over low heat until you must take care to control the heat during this process. So please, don't waste a drop of that essence. All 3 perfumes are ready, a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see. Wow, you actually remember. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match.
Paimon wants to hear this.
The first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. The second one is for those with more refined. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering. All clear? Don't get the good. Be sure I'll leave you with some parting word. One who tries to sail 3 boats Come and hang out with me.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. We've brought the perfumes, miss. Did we take too long?
Oh, compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues,
Well, how can a person...
that is true.
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. This is the second kind. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of my... Oh, what was that? That's the one older like... Does that mean that Rex...
Perhaps Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on...
So, we finished in...
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help...
Cleansing...
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian.
Sure, but...
I have certain...
Man, why has he gotta be...
What's the hurry?
All things. Youngster, are you here to admire? But it's a
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glaze... if they heard beautiful sounds, but if they heard too much wild...
So that means these flowers...
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's... Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think this harbor is like a mountain of dry... Well, I shall say no more. Borrow something? Apart from that, I don't... But it was not originally mine either. I was a vain beauty. He could not dissuade me. And so he gave it to me. It has been many years, and still, though, I can't recall. Oh, these old books.
That's right, Granny. And,
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live here?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would... And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway?
youngsters.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze! What's the hurry?
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Dodge this!
Oh, motion to compel.
Wind blade! Freeze!
Incinerate!
Cool it!
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Chilian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Freeze! so sorry. Cool it.
Time for your arraignment!
Windblade! Freeze! Cool it!
Motion to compel! Yeah.
Freeze!
Boom boom!
Windblade! With the wind!
Stance.
Incinerate! Yeah.
La 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 la.
Ah! Ah! Dodge this!
Oh.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Boom boom!
Windblade!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
Halo guys, welcome. Di streamer pemula ini, kalau nggak komen nggak ngerti yang datang siapa anjay.
Oh, in and out in no time. You young, the cheese sing. Those children stopped letting my friends. Still, they've done well recently.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a... But no matter what, we have always performed the right to cry, catch the murderer at the... Now that you have come to... So, why would I be...
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to...
Oh, let you keep it. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell the that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Berisik meneh tokek meneh.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An adept.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to... Oh, yes, that old If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but...
That tone does not suit you. Still, Her teapot, when a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of...
So what's the next step in our preparation?
Next, we need...
Ooh, Paimon loves kites!
No, no. Kites are children's toys, yes. I will explain it to you. But our next...
Oh, sure.
Sir, you're here.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of...
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Park. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really...
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things. That's finely crafted toys are well loved by children. But I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of part.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the line. As for the kite that honors the Drio Archon, one must follow the contract given.
Paimon's her dad name, huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once.
The compliment.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking...
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hand.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do... Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune...
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a...
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve
A most fair price.
for 5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I...
Should I save this money? A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard...
That's too little. Hardly a... That's too little. That's too little. Hard. This price will do. No lost.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put it. So what's the...
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden...
No problem. That'll be
done.
Let me think. Deal. Let's try.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo. Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need no... Now if you'll
Paimon definitely...
How fortunate. Quite the find.
The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out? Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Paimon floats. So anyway, there's something weird about this. It can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then,
Chi-Chi. Something like this would be unimaginable.
Hello.
Excuse me, sir.
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase a...
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription.
Okay, then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa.
I don't believe so. The Guizhong, it's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus located in Qinheng Pass. It was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting...
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Li.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of...
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal.
Did you want to add any?
No, just that the cocoa... What it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it?
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the
Cool it!
Inadmissible evidence! Incinerate!
Let the show begin.
Dodge this! Don't push your luck. Don't push your luck. Don't get frostbite.
Wind blade! Motion to compel!
Should replace my hammer.
Huh. Let's appraise the value on this. Huh.
Another test subject.
Incinerate!
Let's dance.
Cool it!
I wasn't done.
Motion to compel!
Dodge this! Cool it!
Boom boom! Time for your arraignment!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
Wind blade!
Cool it!
Motion to compel!
Dodge this!
I trust you.
ashes!
This moment will be frozen in time.
I'll protect us.
Freeze! Windblade! Cool it! Freeze!
Huh, where have you been hiding?
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took... But how do you operate this thing?
It is...
Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are...
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr...
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite. That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a mill... If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored...
So...
I have a... With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker...
Where is that supply post? Where post...
Ha!
I'm starting to lose count.
Ah, one moment. I will... It is done. The Guizhong Bali...
Ooh. Now
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
over here we have nothing. And over there...
Hey! So you fixed up this turret?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Oh.
Ha! Are you blind or something? This area's supposed to be... Last time we approached them, a few of us risked our... The next thing you'll be repairing...
Tut tut. Vandalizing the... It is not we who need reprimand.
There's no end to this.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Let the show begin.
Cool it.
Power that ended Hot
Freeze. This will be frozen.
Disappear!
I'll protect us. Oh.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
to ashes!
Cool it.
Let the show begin. These lowlifes didn't know who they...
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh yeah, that!
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology.
Which means a Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return.
Good idea. We did it.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time.
Power that ended Hanshan!
Wind blade!
Things are going so smoothly today.
merrier. First round's on me. The more the merrier. First round's on me.
Ready, steady, go! At the ready. I'll protect us.
Wow, these will come in handy.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the cocoa goat at—
What a Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So, I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. Ah, here. This is the name.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agree.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes.
Excuse me, everyone. Did.
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty
Someone.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than the snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three...
Do you sell everlasting
incense?
Phew, at last.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than...
3 million. An innocuous number in...
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part?
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My sides hurt. Oh.
Hey! Less laughter, more...
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long... Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui... If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick.
Ah, Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give...
That's like 0 difference from 3.
2,990,000. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking...
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liuwa saying goes.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired...
Oh, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so odd? Which the questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole.
Hole in the wall? As in a...
Indeed. Let us meet...
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
Anybody, thank you to watching me.
Ah, you're here. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take... I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale.
Hey, there's even a storyteller!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one...
As you all know, high above the land of Liuwa lies a pavilion in the clouds. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze... Behold, the glorious sight! They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we heard Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid. Huh. Paimon wondered.
At last I have found you. You who returned from
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith. Nor am I. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jieyun Karst. I am duty-bound and can. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She invites you to her palace in.
An official invitation.
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber. Together we shall snip every.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count.
An invitation to visit the. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Freeze!
Let the show begin. Huh.
Oh, so sorry.
Get him!
Cool it!
Eyes on me!
No escape! Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber. I'll race you there. Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed... Well, since we want to go to the Jade, let's look around.
Just what will we come across this time?
Right. Yes, this
Wind blade!
Huh? It only... Aw, if that wind current was... Huh? Why? Or... Alright, let's... Oh. Looks like we've gotten close to the... Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber? No. Oh, that's... Now that you mention it, we...
I'll keep this close.
I'll protect us.
Back off!
Dodge this! Wind blade! This moment will be frozen in time.
Hey?
Power that ended Haishang!
Let's dance. Things are going so smoothly today.
trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe she pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a millilithium. Now Paimon's
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean?
What nonsense! Seize these.
Well, here
Dodge this! Freeze!
Two arms! Attack!
Oh, so.
Eyes on me!
Take the target alive!
Retreat!
Who goes there? Attack!
Bested. Dodge this. Wind blade.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared.
Who are you calling strange?
You want...
We're invited guests, here to look for the Lila Chisi.
Well, as it happens, I am...
Oh!
I'm Kuching, the Yuhung of the I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, these Millilith are just here to guard the scene. Not to arrest.
So, this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an...
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So...
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral...
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepta.
When you say protect, you're...
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as such. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got to... Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen...
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is my... Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But how surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue... I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to...
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and
Well then, may we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuhung may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack glass. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for us. Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just... Let's go gather ingredients! Time waits for no...
Welcome streamer pemula ini, Jel. Karena kalau komentar gak ada bisa dibaca streamer pemula. Thank you guys. Siapapun kalian yang mampir ke streamer pemula ini, terima kasih.
Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one! Huh? Is it just Paim? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from... Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure...
To ashes!
Dodge this!
Hi. Oh.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
You're open! Freeze!
Thank you for your help, kind travelers.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't worry. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques?
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh? And what might that...
do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like...
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without... Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know.
Great! Paimon sugar...
Uncle Meng already told me many of the best goods here. This contains.
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure. Please help your
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing, it's done!
Oh, yes. You might.
Woohoo! Great! Now.
What's the hurry?
According to Kuchi, excuse me, do you
Yes. How many would...
It's not convenient to speak of
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joya.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting,
Oh, for me. You have my thanks.
Oh no, it's nothing.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, one day, I believe it will overshadow all 7. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspond. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait! Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista.
You weren't peeking on us from the...
I fear that peeking would have... Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to... Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepta. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until, in the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevyat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days. Gods that failed to see. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis, another Lord of Geo, will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you... That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act again, hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back.
Who's this enemy you're
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, I enjoy.
Ooh, isn't this that?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you. If possible, I'd like to. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching. You'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed, with someone of her character on the but after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the... well, I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Leo's sake, we cannot Indeed. It seems that you understood what I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends...
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that...
It's all right. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about...
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say... One of the sheets on that... Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will... Just imagine. How much more... Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The big... La 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 la... Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission something? Aw, that doesn't sound like trick. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of but research on the Sigil of permission? Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of permission. Seems there's still... Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang? That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're on. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's...
Chill to the bone.
Back at ya!
What's the hurry?
Cooked food. Disgusting.
With the wind! Dodge this! I will end you.
Let the show begin.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it! I slipped up. Dodge this! This isn't good. Windblade! Cool it! Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this!
I'll protect us.
Eyes on me!
Freeze! How fortunate.
There are so many pilots. But how did... Oh, Talos, maybe the being able to channel divine power and the plot. The last... Let's go! At the ready. Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber. Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Right on time. I myself only... Did you enjoy your visit to the...
It was so big and pretty.
Indeed. It's second. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from...
Oh. So you also met with...
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed.
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuching, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true. Yes, She has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important.
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora?
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said...
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't... No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when...
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of party?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies. Well, why did we come all the way out here? Oh, right!
No. Those lilies have all... Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is before the Archon. Of course, there are some kinds of... Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really?
We'll only know once he starts...
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
No one escapes my sights!
Windblade!
Power that ended Paishan!
Get him!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a... The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately...
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze?
Oh, hey! It's...
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you... Ah! That reminds me. How was your visit to the...
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess...
Something seems... She's acting different from the first time we met. What...
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? What?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled... Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the other five, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer of the current 7 Archons. The youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment...
So what do you think of this?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh? Did you just say as...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those well, let's save that conversation. I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one.
We did.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you...
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, if you would excuse me, I should return.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies,
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him.
I've had enough ventures in my... Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, so you must be careful to take the time to step back.
Wow. See? All right, I think it's about...
What's the hurry? Catch them.
No escape!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
Hey, go!
Freeze!
Eyes on me!
Wind blade!
A reward on the road.
What happened? The city gate is...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng funeral. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Desperate time.
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. However, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable, given the current...
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing.
Surely the Liyue Qi...
They're
And what now?
That's all Ningguang. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must reign in. Only now do they want to start keeping. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary? Neither path is.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler.
So what did Zhongli... Oh, Paimon gets it. He must be waiting for... But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this? We can do this!
A reward on the road. A reward on the road.
impressive enough from the outside, but this is where all of Tevyat's more is. Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, but even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of... Oh, right. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly... Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be stopping the more immense, hiding away the
So you've been planning to take the gnosis from inside the
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my... She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage either way. We now come to my favorite part. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that...
You could... When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the... When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcome. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway. Fighting talk, I love it. Now this chance is hard to... Come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Not bad, not bad. Dodge this! Free this! Cool it! How unbecoming. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. No use hiding back there. Windblade! All you do is run. I'll crush you.
Go, Barb!
Back off! You've got some skills. Dodge this.
Huh? I'll protect us. Nice.
Cool it.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! La 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 la.
Freeze! Cool it! Wind blade! Freeze! Cool it! This moment will be frozen.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my and now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how you already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can
Pretty sure that's not the normal.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to... In fact, it might be that the...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuver. As such, we must now look to...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom will. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the vortex, who was defeated by if such an ancient god would be unleashed upon do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was with the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our... Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but you as well... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? To see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of... Did we make it in time? Is the...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our different...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any—
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adept—
We've already discussed this together, and—
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardian—
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Bali, and as fate would have it, one who did craft the For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one.
I suppose this is one. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Not breaking a sweat! My work...
Windblade!
Eyes on me!
Let's move.
Cool it.
What's the hurry?
Dodge this.
That seemed to work. Don't get frostbite. Freeze. Looks like I went too far.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
This should be fun!
Windblade!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't hold...
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That life in your body, it's like the tiny billion cars! Wow, it's not a pink shockwave! This brain is really strong!
To ashes!
Let's end this quickly! Freeze! This one will be frozen! Windblade! Yeah. Let's end this quickly! Cool it! Stay right there! I guess.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
You haven't won.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
No excuse for slacking!
Cool it!
Eyes on me!
I'll protect us.
Don't get frostbite! Freeze!
Let me amuse myself.
To ashes!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words,
If we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right? Power that isn't Python!
Frostbite. Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time.
Eyes on me!
Freeze.
Let me amuse myself a little. The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed... The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make it.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting... At first, it was only the size of a small room. but with it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me,
well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead...
Are you questioning our means of protecting
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see...
Forebears, you say?
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world. But I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity, as Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesy.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they... Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is the country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer... Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of...
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not...
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons mean. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue. Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power?
All right, Mooncarver.
Looks like... Oh, right! Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord. Oh, and speaking of that... Paimon doesn't get it, but... Isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's going. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Add Astro...
What's the hurry?
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli...
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhang... Do you think he doesn't know about... We had better go and...
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves...
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you Oh, it seems that some of your...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. Ah.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since...
Paimon knew that we should never have...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well. Nothing personal. We just have different... The real deceivers here are Senora and... So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now...
What in the world are you
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the... No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing?
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that, as you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of... Until one drizzly day, as I stood motionless among the crowds,
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising. That's right. Which is why I continue.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even... Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed that credit is also due to Senora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo Archon to fulfill our contract. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. To come to the... They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum...
Oh. Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone...
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying?
Well then, With a gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chat.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sure.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade.
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsari... Uncover that answer for yourself in your...
What's the hurry?
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Fascinating. You know that god...
Yes.
Say.
Now that you... I mean it all... Still...
Forget.
Oh, come... There's only one real possibility. Fatui? Shh. Look.
Here ye are! Though a dragon soars ageless as the mount, gods and adept rumors, and here's having been thwarted in his, nor are they to believe street-born rumors, or indulge in baseless speculation.
So that something feels off. Could the cheesing or did Zhongli tell them in secret? Exactly, right?
What's the hurry?
Look, it's Ningguang and Kuching. Are they
As said previously, Rex Lapis' soul returning to
3,700 years of...
we, the people of Liyue.
The long, unending dream of our art.
Now that we have a... Will you stand with...
So concludes the word. Does Her Eminence the Yu... Traveler.
Yikes! She really is.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you... Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
But it's... well...
Perhaps...
As for the
Why would I... Right. If the two of you can...
Ha! That sounds...
You're right. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now, but since you weren't used to not being able to just...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange. The Archon Morax could never experience life. I will treasure the memories that I made as... That is true. But I fear that continuing your journey, the Electro-Arc...
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma...
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma... Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often... But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the god... This is what visions are. Magical folk...
That's how people in Tevyat...
But starting from last year, the ride...
Vision hunting?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders.
They want to seize visions. But why?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessing.
Whoa, that's hard.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun, the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then...